Okay, tell me now. Tell me your name, your age, and your civil status.
My name is Gina Tesoima. I am 39 years old. I am single.
Okay. Do you have children?
Yes, I have one daughter.
Okay. How old is she?
She is 15 years old.
Okay. Um, and if you will come here in Romania, who will be taking care of her?
My parents, madam.
Your parents. Okay.
Yes.
How old are your parents?
My parents left here. My father is 60 years old, and then my mother also is 60 years old. And I have two sisters.
Okay.
36 years old and 34 years old.
Okay.
Yes.
Gina, tell me about your previous working experience.
I have 2 years abroad experience in Los Angeles, California, USA, and then 5 years in the Philippines, same employer. Then I already finished contract, so I come back here in the Philippines, madam.
Okay. Tell me about USA first. What was your job there in Los Angeles?
Nani, madam.
Okay. You stayed.
Seven.
You stayed in the same family for 2 years.
Yes, madam. Same family.
Tell me about the job there, about the family, about the children, and the activities that you did there.
Taking care of the child, prepare food, give medicine whenever they are sick, send them to school, helping to do their assignment, bring to the park, help them what their needs, teach them basic subject.
Okay.
Always good and patience to the child, love them like my own family.
How old? There was one child or many more than one child?
What? Only one child.
Only one child.
I start here in the Philippines. The child is only 2 weeks old, and then until she is 7 years old, madam.
Now we are talking about USA.
Yeah, and USA.
Okay.
Because in USA, my employer is I stayed there in almost 7 years. Because here in the Philippines, 5 years, and then they move in the USA. They decide to bring me there in the USA, and I have a contract 2 years there.
I see. So it was the same family.
Same family, madam. Yes.
And you started working for them in Philippines, and then after 5 years they took you with them in USA.
Yes, madam.
I understand. Okay, very nice, very nice. So you started taking care of the child when he was a newborn baby.
Yes, 2 weeks old, madam.
Okay, very nice. Tell me, you cooked for the whole family or just for the child?
Just for the child. Sometimes my employer requests me to cook the Filipino food, so I cook for them, madam. Because they love Filipino food also, because they live here almost 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why they decided to move to USA?
Because again, madam.
Why the family decided to move to USA?
Because I already 5 years in the family. Then they decide to move in the USA. So they asked me if I want to go there with them. I said if it's okay, madam. I will follow. No problem for me. And then, okay, no problem. And I will bring you there in USA. So I worked there as 2 years, nanny and housekeeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, you were also doing all the household chores. You were the only employee in the house.
We are we are at two,
Uh-huh.
but of course, if the child in the school, I help for the house chores, and then if I send the school and the school in this child, I have no already work, so I help the house chores, no problem for me. But the child is there at home, of course, my attention is for the child.
Okay.
Yes.
What
Yes,
kind
that
of
is very important. Yes.
uh, what kind of activities you did with the child?
I after the school, I help them the school work like homework,
Yeah.
basic, basic, basic subject, and then we play together, drawing. Then um, I teach them uh, I storytelling, and then nursery rhyme sometimes because she requests for me. Nani, can you sing a nursery rhyme? So I do that for her.
Okay.
Yes.
Um, there were how many family members were in the house? Just the parents and
Only
the child?
only three.
Uh-huh.
One, yes, only three. One mother and father, and then one child.
Okay, I see. And why did you decided to leave USA?
No, because my contract, madam, is only 2 years. So I need to go back. I need to go back Philippines, and then my employer also moved in the Dubai because their business is import export.
Okay.
But yes, but I told them I need to get another job because my daughter is in for the education of my daughter, and they understand me.
Okay.
Yes.
And why do you want to now to come and work in Romania?
Because I want to save money for my family and for the education of my daughter, madam.
Okay. Here in Romania, the nanny job includes also doing the household chores usually, and maybe
Yes, no problem. No problem for me, madam.
okay, maybe cooking for the child and for the parents sometimes. It depends on the family.
Yeah.
And it's not an 8 hours per day. I don't know if before you worked only 8 hours per day.
8 hours, madam. Yes, 8 hours.
Here it won't be 8 hours per day. You will work for the family starting morning until when after the children maybe goes to sleep, or it depends. But that's why I want to be honest with you and tell you that you won't work only 8 hours per day. You will work more.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
You will have 1 day off per week usually.
Yes.
If the family will need you in your day off, they will pay you extra for this.
Okay.
Okay. And the contract for the beginning is for 2 years. That means that for 2 years you will have to stay here and work, and you will see your family after these 2 years.
Yes, madam. I know because I have a 2 years contract also in the USA.
Okay. So you will agree with these conditions?
Yes, yes, madam, I will agree.
Okay. The family
But
will provide food and accommodation for you, of course. You will live with them in the house, or maybe they will. It depends. Maybe they will. You will have a separate apartment, but usually you stay with them in the same house, like you did before in USA.
in the USA, I have a
You
private
had a
place,
private place.
private room for me,
Mm-hmm.
and then the yes,
Mm-hmm. I see.
separate room for
Okay.
the employer and the child.
But just a
I
private
have my own.
room or a private apartment, a private place to stay?
Yes, I have a private.
A private place to stay.
Yes,
Because here also you will have your room, of course.
yes. I hope.
Maybe if there are parents who have newborn babies, if they will ask you to stay with them over the night, it is possible. You will agree with this?
Because I do that last, my employer in the USA and here in the Philippines as a newborn baby, but I don't have experience to sleep with a baby
Mm-hmm.
in the yes at night. So if ever if ever I get an employer there in Romania, the newborn baby, and then I sleep with them, I think no problem. I'll try my best.
Okay.
Because I have already experienced about newborn, but sleep with them honestly no.
I see. Okay. Maybe nobody will ask this from you. You will,
Yeah.
you if you were to choose, would you like to take care of newborn babies or bigger children?
For me, newborn child, no problem at all.
Okay, so any age.
Any age.
Any age. Okay. Tell me, what will you do if the child doesn't want to eat? How will you convince him
But
to eat?
of course, I will convince him to eat the give him the proper food. Then I think the because I have already experience for that.
Okay, and if he doesn't want to eat?
What, madam?
If he doesn't want to eat?
No, I talked to them. She need to eat because that is very important.
Okay. If the children has high fever and he is not feeling very well, what is the first thing that you do?
First, first, I will call the attention of my employer. I will ask them what the proper medicine I give
Okay.
because that yes, that is a very important because I don't know what happened to the child or the baby, so I need to talk to my employer about that before I give the medicine.
Mm-hmm. And
Yes.
if the child is crying without stopping, how will you calm him?
I sing my nursery rhyme and then I will give them, I feed them because I know if the baby is crying, she will hungry.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Tell me, how long would you like to stay here in our country and work?
Because 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 I have a 2 years contract, madam. I finish my 2 years contract and then if ever my employer want me to sign another contract to them, no problem for me, madam.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Uh,
I will finish my contract.
okay. Um, how would you like to spend your day off?
I spend my day off. I think for the first month, I think because I don't have friends there or family there, so I think I need to know the place. Then if I have go to the go to the supermarket, buy what I need. That's it.
Okay. Um, in your previous experiences, have you ever been abused or aggressed physically or verbally?
No, 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 madam. Not physically, verbally, no. My employer before is they're very good to me. That's why I stay there almost 7 years, 5 years in the Philippines and then 2 years in America.
Okay. If you were to choose to live in a different country, another one different from United States and Canada, where would you like to live?
Canada, Canada and USA, madam.
Different from these two, another country.
Another country, of course, I live in the Philippines because I have my family is there. But for work, um, no problem for me. Any country because I want to save money for my family, the future of my family, and the education of my daughter. But if I choose to live, of course, here in the Philippines.
Okay.
But for work, it's no problem for me. What in any country?
Okay. Thank you very much, Gina. That was all. If you have some questions for me, please ask me.
No, I asked only, madam, how much the starting salary in the Romania is a
400
400.
$450.
Okay, madam. That's it, madam.
It's okay for you?
Um, it's if ever my employer gave me that, then that is uh, the low in the Romania salary of the housekeeper nanny. No problem for me, madam.
Okay. Yes, yes, that is the
Yes,
salary in Romania.
yes,
Now it depends
yes.
also of you. If the family will be happy with you and you will convince them that you can earn more, you deserve more, they will give you more. It only
Oh,
depends
wow.
on you.
Very okay, madam.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you also, Gina. We
Okay,
will let you know about your selection.
okay, thank you very much,
Thank
madam.
you.
Have
Have
a
a
good
good day.
day.
Bye bye.
Okay.